times with the pressures of life. You need to blow off steam late at night in a way that only a man can feel. Down at the man cave, sometimes it gets kind of hot, quite hot. Down at the man cave, the walls are around to say, turn that thermostat off. It's my place, so I say it goes. But we like to keep it on the down low. Wouldn't want the word to get around. Cause most people wouldn't understand the real ways of a real man. Well, these days, we're a rare breed. Down in the man cave, sometimes it gets kind of hot and the shirts come off. Down at the man cave, the wives all around will tell us, put them back on. Late at night, early in the morning, every day, a different story at the man cave. The man cave. Another night, another day. So much time wasted away with a man cave. A real man like me, the Latino, living life like Evil Knievel. Wouldn't believe all the risk that we had to take. A real man that's proud and brave, just taking all the things he craves. And where he gets it from, well, there's just one face. Down at the man cave, sometimes it gets pretty hot, quite hot. Down at the man cave, the wives all around to say, well, turn that shit off. The man cave. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Legal Latino Heat here. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy June 15th, 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, how is your mental health nowadays, right? Are you happier now than you were, let's say, a year and a half ago?
The Napa County.
Are you more stressed out now than before? Like, how are you feeling now? Like, are you working two jobs? Are you working overtime? Or did your company lay off people or people quit? So now you got to work more at your job while getting paid less or getting paid the same? Or are you working at a job and the new people that are getting hired are getting paid more than you? And you've been in that company for 2, 3, 4 years. And then the new people coming in are getting paid more. Are you in that situation? Because a lot of people are. You're working and then all these people just came through the border are getting jobs. For them, it's decent money, but for an American, I think the median is like 44,000 a year. How can you live off that? And if you have a family, how can you support your family now? So are you being stressed? You know, we talk about health, having to go to the gym, but when I was working like I was working like 14-hour days. I didn't have time for the gym. I didn't have time to eat healthy. You know, you're always stressed out. You're always eating. You're moving around. You only got time for fast food. You can't cook for yourself. So I got myself away from that for a while, like though, because you work, and things are just going up, up, up. But I was neglecting my health, which is more important. You gotta If you're not healthy, how are you gonna survive enough to work? How are you gonna be strong enough to work? Good morning, LDG. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Toasty. Nadia. Good morning, Mysterious. Good morning, everyone. Comment on the chat. Comment, ladies and gentlemen. A very interactive chat helps out the show. Ladies, so think about that, right? Like we're gonna help each other. We're gonna touch up a little politics today. It's just Joe Biden. It's because I went to go buy food yesterday, and I have to go buy some more today. I bought a bunch of eggs, and eggs are expensive now. I remember they were $1.25 for a carton. The organic ones are like $6. So how am I supposed to eat healthy, lose weight, while everything is going up? The healthier the food, the more expensive it is. So what's going what's going on here? It's like I'm swimming against the current, and it just gets stronger and stronger. I'm like, okay. So what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Like, let me see. Let's go right here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go see what this president has been up to, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't think the
Is this? Under my plan for the economy, we made extraordinary progress. And we put America in a position to tackle a worldwide problem is worse everywhere but here: inflation. What is this?
no.
Under my plan for the economy, we made extraordinary progress.
Yes, progress. Bitcoin, the stock market, housing, everything is going down, ladies and gentlemen. Like I'm trying to save money right now. So when the housing market goes down, people with money could get in. But how much is your dollar going to be worth at then? You go to the store, you can't really find nothing for it. I went to the Dollar Tree. You guys know, if you watch it for the beginning, I always bragged about the Dollar Tree. Oh, I love the Dollar Tree. $20. I walk out with 18 things, 19 things. Yesterday I spent $50 and I walked out with 2 bags. Those 25 cents that they put on the Dollar Tree extra makes a huge difference. You can only buy 4 items now for $5. And it made a huge difference. I bought some bags of tunas that I eat. They were $1.25. They used to be a dollar. I used to buy like $20, buy 20 of them, and I'll just eat the tuna. So right now I'm eating eggs, tuna, peanut butter. Bought me some wheat bread. I'll show you guys what I'm eating, but it's expensive now. Oh man, and I'm trying to buy like the least expensive kind of food. I'm not gonna buy. I bought steaks already, and I'm not even buying chicken. I'm just buying the egg. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? I'm buying the egg, whichever is cheaper. And I'm intermittent fasting right now. Right now, I'm not gonna eat till 12. I stop eating at 8 p.m. all the way up to 12 p.m. the next day. So that's another way for me to save money on food. All right, I can't eat right now. I'm out. I can't eat right now. Let me stick to my fasting. So I'm using all this negative, the food prices, the gas prices, to my advantage. That's my message for today. Let's use this negativity and use it to your advantage. Figure out a way to make this easier on you, on us, on everything. And if you have a family, that's even harder to do. I get it. It's not that easy. I get it. I get it. Me personally, I could cut back on working because it was just ruining my mental health. I was always tired. I didn't have time for the gym. I was eating horribly. I was eating burgers, pizza, you know, horrible food, fried chicken. I was just eating that horrible food a lot. So sometimes you get stressed and you just want to eat that. Those foods that make you happy. Which one is the ones with the high sodium?
Made extraordinary progress.
Oh no, we heard this one.
And put America in
So
a position. Their plan literally calls for increasing taxes on middle class and working people and cutting taxes on corporations and wealthy Americans. Republicans have a
so everything's expensive, right? And another thing is, let's say you got to go to work. I talked about this before. Let's say you got to go to work. The return to the office isn't working. Let's say you got to go to work. Everyone is unhappy and not showing up. Let's go check this article out. Vox. We don't really check out Vox, but let's check out this Vox right here. All right. So I don't know if anybody works somewhere like this. You got to drive, park your car. Looks like office space. Let me Andres is back to the office 3 days a week, and like many workers, he's not happy about it. I'm only working on the weekends now, just Saturday and Sundays. He says while he and other executive assistants at his Boston law firm have been forced back, their attorneys haven't been following the rules. That's partly because the rules don't quite make sense, and people in all types of jobs are coming in because they have to. So people have adopted to remote work, and truthfully, the firm has done a tremendous job at adapting in the pandemic. How many work from home? I think working from home, I was doing that for a while, and it was good. And it gave me time for myself. I focus on other things, learn. You save that time that you used to commute. Let's see, you can see the article. Andres enjoys working from home and thinks he does a good job of it, and allows him to escape a long commute that only got him 45 minutes longer thanks to construction project on his route. So 45 minutes each way to go to work. That's an hour and a half. That hour and a half you could have used for the gym. You could have used it for your family. You could have used it to learn something new. But you're using it to commute to work. You're not getting paid for that time. And that commute, 45 minutes, let's say it's 45 miles. Let's say you got a truck. What are you wasting? 2 gallons to go to work? Let's say a gallon and a half. So right now gas is what? $6? $5? You're wasting what? $10, 10, 12, let's say $12 in gas a day. $12. That's $60 a week. Food. So you're wasting time, gas, money, food just to go to work. The reason the return to the office isn't working out of numerous. Bosses and employees have different understandings of what the office is for. And after more than 2 years of working remotely, everyone has developed their own varied expectation about how best to spend their time. There we go, right here, ladies and gentlemen. How best to spend their time. I would spend my time at an office, at a workplace. You're exchanging your time for that amount of money. Let's say $15 an hour. 18. Good morning, Tamale Harris. Buenos dias. You're exchanging that time for $15 an hour, $16 an hour. This monetary pay that you get after 2 weeks or a week, you have to wait for that carrot. You're chasing that carrot, and you got to wait for that carrot. So working from home, you could do that job in like 20 minutes and have the rest of the 40 minutes of that hour to yourself to read a book, watch something educational on YouTube. During the pandemic is when I was learning. I was watching more YouTube videos that taught me new things, new skills. I'm going to teach you one that I'm watching now about bartending because I bartend now at night. I'm only for a few hours. What's up, Roots Cahoon? Long time no see. So, I figured it out. Let me just work a job 3 hours. I'll get paid an hourly, and I still make some tips. So, where's my calculator? So let's say, right, you're working 8 hours, right, at $15 an hour, right? What is that? 5 times 8 is 40. No, 8 times 5 is 40. Then 5 times $90, right? So $90 you for $15 an hour, right? Let's say you're making $15 an hour. You go to work 45 minutes of your time, right? An hour and a half. That's another hour and a half. So that's almost 10 hours. You're exchanging 10 hours of your time for $90, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you're making, is my math correct? 15 times 8. I can't use the English as my second language here, right? It's 30. Wait, no. I think my math. Yeah, it is 90 because it's $45. Like, jeez. 30. No, is it 120? Man, I have a calculator here. Let me. All right, hold on. 8 times 15. 120. I'm sorry, Lissy. I knew I was wrong. $120, right? What's up, Sal Gavan? All right, so let's say you're making $15 an hour. You work 8 hours. All right, you're making $120. How can I share? Can I share my calculator? Let me see. See, I can share this calculator. Oh yeah, I can share the calculator. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look, technology. Let's do this from the beginning. I'm over here writing it down on paper. All right, let's say we make $15 an hour, right? Times 8 hours a day, right? That's $120, ladies and gentlemen. You're making $120. It might seem like a lot. That's just a phone bill. It's just a cable bill right there. All right. So at 120, let's say you're in New York. How much is that taxed? 40%. So you times that by is it 0.4? That we're learning math right now, ladies and gentlemen. I was doing one of these tests on Indeed, so I learned some math. All right. So the $48, right? So the taxes on that is $48. So in New York, so $120, right? $120. You're working in New York, making 15 an hour. All right. So you made your $120. You got to tax that. Let's say 40%. So you're gonna minus $48, which is 40%. So you made $72, ladies and gentlemen, right there. So you're making $15 an hour. You're at $72 an hour. New York. How much is gas in New York? $6, $5. So let's say your commute is an hour. New York, a commute is an hour. So now you worked not 8 hours, you worked 10 hours. So now you got to divide this by 10 hours, right? So you're only making $7.20 an hour if you're working in New York for 8 hours at $15. Because you got to take the taxes out too. So you're only making $7.20. My math might be wrong, so I don't know. But I'm taxing it there. Benefit of the doubt, let's put it at $8, all right? Making $8 an hour. That's including the time you're taking commuting to work also, right? We got to take that into consideration. You're going to work. That counts. All right. So you're only making what? $72 you're making. You're only making $72. So out of those $72, let's go back. All right, let's go clear that up. $72, right? So let's say you're driving to work, you're gonna waste a gallon, right? A gallon each way to work. Let's just on the lower end side. So that's what? $10 of gas, right? You just wasted $10 of gas going to work. Now you made $62 going to work on a Monday, right? $62 you made at work. All right, let's say you want to eat some food, right? You want to eat a lunch. You want to take another $10 right there. So now you made $52 going to work. Now you're good morning, King Yeti. Good morning. So now you have $52. What other expenses do you have at work? I said you worked. You made your $52. You're on your way home. You get pulled. You want to stop by and get some food for your family. You double parked. And then you come out and you get a ticket for $120, ladies and gentlemen. So now you're negative $68 because you got a double parking ticket for $120. This is what happened to me on my last day in New York, ladies and gentlemen. I was making $15 an hour in New York at 8 hours a day. It will take me an hour to commute. This is why I quit. I left New York. That I remember that one day I went to go get food for a client. I went to buy a pizza for a client. I came back out and I got $120 summons for double parking. So, let's go back, right? Let's go back. $52, right? You made your $52. You're on your way to work. You're in New York City. You're on your way to work. And guess what? Guess what happens? You get robbed on the subway. You get robbed when you go outside to the bodega to get a soda. You get robbed on the way to New York City. You think not, ladies and gentlemen? Listen, this is what happened. This is what happened in New York, right? You're coming home late from work. Right? From New York, and you're going to get robbed. There you go. Oh, there goes your $52. There goes your $52, ladies and gentlemen. Look, you're coming home from work. These guys are going to come and rob you. If the cops are not going to rob you, these people are going to rob you. Look at New York City right there, ladies and gentlemen. So Joe Biden has made this country more dangerous, has made us more poor. Look at what's going on in America, ladies and gentlemen. This is New York City. I'm talking from my experience. You're coming home, you worked, you made your $52 after 8 hours of work. And if you're taking the train, you made $56 because the train's like $3 cheaper. So look what's going on nowadays. Everybody with these motorcycles in New York. Oh, he put the gun on that guy. Look at that. He put the gun. Damn, not even the food truck guys are getting robbed. Damn, they took his tips. Damn, everybody's just getting robbed now, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, man. Yo, man, everybody's just getting robbed now, man. If it's not the government taking your money, it's somebody on a motorcycle taking your money. What is this? Ecuador, Colombia? Look at this. Guys in motorcycles are just going around robbing people. Look at this. So why even bother going to work anymore? You're gonna get robbed. You're gonna get stabbed. You're gonna get killed. The government is gonna tax you. Why even bother? This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. I'm laughing because I don't have to deal with this. This is why I left New York. I don't have to deal with this nonsense. I used to deal with this nonsense all the time in New York. Why would you want to live in a place where you have to deal with this? So your mental health is draining if you have to deal with this stress. Is today the day I'm gonna get robbed? Is today the day I'm gonna get stabbed? Is today the day I'm gonna get pushed onto the train tracks? Let's see what's going on here. Look at these. This is what you got to deal with in New York. This is the new America, ladies and gentlemen. This is why everything has declined, has deteriorated. The degeneracy is out of control. I don't know what's going on here with Homeboy. Oh, okay, they're going to rob this store, I guess. I don't even know what the hell's going on. I think he's probably like the lookout. We haven't done this in a while. We haven't looked at NYPD Crime Stoppers in a long time. All right, we saw that one. What's going on here? So this is New York. Look how dirty the streets are. Look how dirty the sidewalk is. So imagine living in a place like this, right? The greatest city in the world. And this is the stuff you got to deal with. People robbing you, stabbing you. I seen one where they push somebody on the train tracks. There you go. Look, somebody else getting robbed. Look, your kids are going to get robbed. Your kids are going to get punched. Your kids are going to get stabbed. Look, the guy is getting robbed, man. Now, yo, just run your stuff, man. Just take your stuff. Don't forget to take your sneakers. You got to take your sneakers too, man. Look, in broad daylight, getting robbed, ladies and gentlemen. Get robbed. Don't forget his sneakers. Look at that. He's just getting robbed, ladies and gentlemen. This is the new America, man. This is what all these young kids, man. All these young kids, right? This is the future. This is the future. Was like look at these young girls out in the streets, these kids, like it's 11 o'clock at night. Oh, damn. He just came out shooting. Oh, this guy just came out shooting. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Just comes out guns blazing. Look at that. What if you're walking? What if you're on your way to work right here, right? You're on your way to work or your kids on the way to school. What time is this? This is 7 o'clock at night. You're coming home from work at 7 o'clock at night. And this idiot is shooting guns out there. And one of these bullets hits you. Or you're driving by, one of these bullets hits you. Or one of these bullets hits your car. One of these bullets hits your tire, your motor. It hits the hood of your car, damages your motor. Now you got to get a new car. Now, all of this is expenses. You got to take this into consideration. Oh, yeah, he did lock himself out. So he had to run. Look. Oh, good catch. Oh, shit, I got to run now. I got to run before I get shot. That's a good catch. I didn't see that. Oh, what is this over here? Look at these subway stations. People are getting. I'm just want to motivate people to change, like get out of these situations. Why live in a place like New York City? Why live in a place like San Francisco, California when this is going on? Why live in it? Why put yourself through that? Why live your life and then your life is going to be gone because of one of these people? These are going to take your life. You work so hard to survive and live, and then it's just gone. So this is the new America, ladies and gentlemen. Just be prepared for this. This is with your mental health, your wealth. You know, you're getting robbed. You're getting the inconvenience. Also, what is going on here? I don't even read the article. I just want to go see what's going on. And boom, damn, he could have died just hitting himself on the back. Look, one hit. He hit himself in the back of the head with the car. Boom, hit the pavement hard. Gone. You get robbed. You got boom, get robbed, ladies and gentlemen, in front of somebody's house. Punch a 61-year-old male, knocked him unconscious. 61 years old. It could be your grandpa, your father. Look at this. Out in the wild, wild west, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, look at that. Look at Paco over here. Man, New York City's like Grand Theft Auto now. Look at this. People just shooting each other. What? Look at this. Look at this. It's like a shootout. Pat, pat, pat. Look at Pancho and Paco. Paco and Pancho, El Desperado and Marachi and El Desperado. Look at that. Desperado over here. Look at this guy. Yeah. This guy thinks he's, what's his face? Antonio Banderas over there. Benicio del Toro over here. And Antonio Banderas. Look at that. And Marachi. Look at that. New York City, man, has turned into the, look at that. Look at these guys. Smoking a cigarette, shooting with one arm. Jeez, man. Hey, good morning, Hobo Chili Recipe. Good morning, good morning. It's New York City, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't done this in a while. I gotta check this out, man. It just, why mess with your mental health? Look at this. Anybody wearing a sweater in the summer in New York, something's wrong. Anybody wearing a hoodie in the summer, something's wrong. Oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Get pushed into the, so you man, this is the scariest thing, man. You take the train, you get pushed into the tracks. This could be your sister, your mother, your daughter, your grandma getting pushed into the tracks, and the train is coming and it's game over. Why live in a world where this could happen to you? Why live in a city where this could happen to you? Westchester Avenue. This is the 6th train. I'm by the pants, probably like an Asian lady. Westchester and Jackson Avenue. The suspect pushed a 50-year-old female to the tracks. 50-year-old. Look at this. Additional photos. So, you know, like why live through this? Why live in a city like this? Another robbery. Is this guy gonna steal a piñata? I don't know what this guy is doing. So this is affecting our mental health, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this old man. I feel bad for this old man. Oh, I don't even want to know what's gonna happen here. Whenever I see a hoodie and an old man, at least he didn't knock him out. Oh, he just robbed them. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He's just robbing old people, man. Just robbing old people when they come out of the supermarket. Look at that. Look at this kid. These are young people. These are the young people that are going to be in charge of things. The future is very bleak. I think there's more bad apples than good apples for the future. See, these are the young people being raised, ladies and gentlemen, not respecting elders, no morals, no values. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm trying to do the right thing, and then I don't want it to end. I finally got to the weight that not yet, but let's say I finally get to the weight that I want to be. I'm finally making the money that I want to make. I'm finally reaching somewhere successful, and boom, game over. Like when I did the video with Kevin Samuels about Kevin Samuels, either you love him or hate him, right? The man finally became successful. He made it. He had a woman over, and his life ended. Allegedly, and I'm not gonna say nothing what happened, but he lived his life. He finally became successful at the age of 52 years old, and then some female just came over, and his life ended. Think about that. So I think we caught it with June 1st. There's so much crime, so we got to catch up to. All right, probably catch up on them tomorrow. Enough with these crimes. Let me go back to something else real quick, ladies and gentlemen. So enough. So let's go. So this is the Joe Biden America that we're in right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go back real quick to this.
Record after record after record on my watch. The stock market, the last guy's measure of everything, is about 20% higher than it was when my predecessor was there. It has hit record after record after record.
Is it really?
Watch. The stock market, the last guy's measure of everything, is about 20%.
So now he's gonna go to Saudi Arabia to talk to this.
Bin Salman. The announcement Tuesday from the White House dismayed human rights advocates and appeared to break Biden's campaign pledge to make Saudi Arabia a, quote, pariah. Bin Salman, commonly known as MBS, was once hailed as a reformer in the deeply conservative kingdom, but attitudes turned when he ordered widespread arrests of perceived rivals. And then in 2018, Jamal Khashoggi, an American-based Saudi journalist and critic of the Crown Prince, who wrote for the Washington Post, entered the Saudi consulate in Turkey and never came out. U.S. intelligence implicated MBS in the murder. The Saudi government denies the prince was involved. In 2019, Biden vowed to make Saudi Arabia, quote, pay the price and make them.
Look at this guy. This is the president of the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen. This alleged old senile fool, allegedly, is ruining America, is ruining your mental health, your wealth, your kids, your pride and joy, your commute to work, your food. Either you're gonna buy food or get gas. This old senile fool is messing with us, ladies and gentlemen. Is messing with our money. Is messing with our families. People are getting hurt. Now he wants to take guns away. How are we gonna defend ourselves? Like, you see what's going on here? It's like putting the pressure on us. The pressure is on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what are we going to do about it? Like, what's up, Texas? How you doing, Texas? So what are we going to do about it? Like, right now, let's try to get in shape. Try to eat healthier. Try to be smart on what are we eating, because we got to figure out a way. I'm not going to sit here and just complain about this old senile fool. We got to come up with ways to survive this, to get out of this. Look at gas prices. Maybe get a job closer to your house. Maybe try to get a job working from home. There's solutions to things. It might be uncomfortable. It might be different. I'm trying to find another solution. I can't afford to commute to work every day. I cannot afford this. I cannot afford to eat out. So I'm fasting. I'm trying to get a job from home. Maybe my YouTube. You know, I stopped making YouTube videos. I was doing pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. I was doing okay. It was taking care of my rent and my light bill. You know, I got light bill to pay, I got cable bill to pay. It was helping me out. And then I was working nonstop because, you know, you had a inflation and all that. But then I said to myself, I'm exchanging my time for a set pay, and is draining my health. Like I'm getting fat, I'm getting stressed out, I'm eating more. So is it worth it? Is the extra money worth it? But then again, now we have to pay more for all this stuff. So you see what I'm trying to say? Like we got to figure it out. We got to find out a medium. Oh, let's see about the gas prices.
They're doing everything they can. So the problem is, Republicans in Congress are doing everything they can to stop my plans to bring down costs on ordinary families. That's why my plan is not finished, and why the results aren't finished either.
Oh my gosh, scared me. That gave me chills. Your plan is not over. Whoa. Let's listen to this again, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. This gave me chills. Let me put the volume up. Let me put my other headphones on. This gave me chills. Let's go.
Problem is, Republicans in Congress are doing everything they can to stop my plans to bring down costs on ordinary families. That's why my plan is not finished.
My plan is not finished. Oh my gosh, no.
And why the results aren't finished either.
Oh, the results. Oh, it's going to get worse.
Problem is,
this old senile fool, man.
about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to hear any more of these lies about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives.
This reminds me of somebody, right? Biden reminds me of somebody.
Are you going to marry me? Are you going to leave your wife? Are you going to marry me? Are you going to leave your wife? Are you going to marry me? Are you going to leave your wife? And if you don't marry me, I'm going to text your dad with really awful pictures of you that I took while you were sleeping.
Didn't that remind you this?
Changing people's lives. Changing people's lives. We're changing people's lives.
Oh my gosh.
We're changing people's lives. We're changing people's lives. We're changing people's lives.
Yes, you're changing people's lives to worse. To worse. You're changing it to worse.
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember when they told you to vote for Biden? Remember they told you vote for Biden, vote for Biden.
Say, I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn.
I'm worshiping these people like they're fucking God.
Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with motherfucking sense. He vote independent.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? You know what I said do when you go in there. You go.
That's what I did.
No, you said you voted independent. This shit funny. I told you. I said go Democrat Biden. Now there's a fucking vote that we done lost that can fucking go to Trump.
This is why I don't do politics. I will never do this again.
He said he ain't gonna vote again. Oh.
She said vote Biden. We need someone in there with common sense, right?
We're changing people's lives. We're changing people's lives.
Who the hell is cheering this on? I gotta clip this. I gotta add this to my panel. So this is what they're trying to say. Record-breaking, strongest year. Economic since 1984. I wasn't even born yet. Unemployment at 3.6%. 7.9. Yeah, a bunch of part-time jobs at $15 an hour. Wages are up. Yeah, everything went up to $15 because everywhere minimum wage it was $8, $9. It had to go up to 15. And 15 is not even enough. Deficit down 1.2 trillion. Oh, this is
about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives. I don't want to hear any more of these lies about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives. I don't want to hear any more of these lies about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives.
Yes, you are. They're not lying, man. They are you're changing it for the worse. Actually, you're changing my life for the better. Honestly, this is only gonna make me stronger. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to take this adversity, take these challenges, these adversities, and make yourself stronger. Learn a new trade, learn something new, change your life for the better. This is gonna make the stronger strong and the weak weak. So I'm not gonna be one of the weak ones. I'm the strong one. I'm gonna figure this out. It's hard. Life is tough, but so what? We got to figure it out. We got to make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot let this old senile fool ruin us, ruin you, ruin me, ruin our families. We cannot allow that. You have to do what you got to do to make yourself better, make the people around you better, and do what you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. Forget this old senile fool. It's going to get tough, but figure it out. Get something closer. There has to be a way, folks. This cannot be it. Move somewhere else. Sometimes you got to make a sacrifice. Sometimes you addition by subtraction. Maybe you got to remove yourself from a situation and go somewhere better. Just try it, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot let this old senile fool ruin us, folks. Like Jeff Hardy, man, arrested again. So let me see. I'm not gonna get up to that. It's 8:00. I got things to do, ladies and gentlemen. My shows are a little short for now. I gotta get back into the groove of it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna start putting on an hour and a half. Gotta get into the groove of things. But I just want to let you guys know today. Don't let the politics affect you. It's my main message for today. Just don't let the politics affect you. Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit more about this other thing I wanted to talk about today. I want to save the next topic for tomorrow. Educate myself a little bit more on it. But like I said, we'll touch a little bit on the politics, but it's gonna be like in a motivational way. Like you'll see what I'll be doing, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see. But it's just to show what's going on. We also can't keep our head in the sand either. We got another DUI in Florida on Sunday. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, comment in the comment section. I'll give you guys some shout outs. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for giving me 43 minutes of your time in this lovely Wednesday morning. I appreciate it. June 15th, 2022. Comment, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give you guys some shout outs. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you didn't guys tune in, I wouldn't be doing this show. I got to earn your guys' views again, your time and attention. I'm earning it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to earn it. So thank you for tuning in. I'm going to give you guys some shout outs. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing, at the same time. I'm going to try 7 a.m., ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Shout out to Shakes M. Shout out to LGG, a Geeks Enjoy. Shout out to Tank with the Mostly, also known as Tank Bitch. Shout out to LDG. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Cheeseburger. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Shout out to Kimberly Gear. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Cheeseburger. Damn, I want a cheeseburger. Shout out to Kimberly Gear. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Shout out to Harry Henderson. Shout out to Sal Galvin. It's good to see a lot of familiar faces. Shout out to Cheeseburger. Shout out to Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Who else is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to Desiree, Conrad. Shout out to Cheeseburger. Down at the Man Cave. Sometimes it gets kind of hot. On I'm hot. Then at the Man Cave. Shout out to King Yeti. Shout out to Sal Galvin. Shout out to Texas. What up, Texas? Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to King Yeti. Shout out to Jay Brecatarian. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to What a Goof. Shout out to Lou Petty. Shout out to King Yeti. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Shout out to Lou Petty. Shout out to King Yeti. Who else is in the chat? Ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to Sal Galvin. Shout out to Tamale Harris. Shout out to LDG. Shout out to Tammy from Virginia. Shout out to Toasty with the Mostly, also known as Tank Bitch. Then at the Man Cave. Shout out to Nadia Martinez. Shout out to Mysterious. Last call, ladies and gentlemen. Who's in the chat? Last call. Shout outs to Dennis Rice. Shout out to Kimberly. Shout out to Nadia. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. If there's a topic, okay. Shout out to Irrational Time. Shout out to the lovely assistant. Shout out to Timu. Shout out to Swally. Shout out to who else I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting somebody. Let me know if I'm forgetting somebody. Shout out to Fat Keck Boy. Who else is in the chat? Real man like legal Latino. But thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Try to become the best version of yourself. Try to do something today that's gonna try to learn something new today that's gonna make you better. And God willing, we see each other again tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you learned something new. Let me know if I'm motivating you guys to do something like lose weight, learn something new, get a new job, get a new hobby or something. Just think outside the box. Take time for yourself and think, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. God willing, see you guys again tomorrow. Take care.